data, artificial intelligence, and robots. And the objective is very simple. It's called viticulture de précision. It means that 50 years ago, we were opening the harvest and everyone was rushing to the grapes and picking them. Now we are much more precise. Or in the 60s, you were looking at the sky, there's a cloud coming, I'm gonna spray plenty of chemicals and then I'm safe. And it doesn't work like that anymore. And more, we are looking at viticulture, of course, plot by plot, because every plot has its own micro terroir, micro climate, etc. And they have different reactions to the climate and to the disease, and etc., etc. And they have different vigor, different vitality. So we're going towards working plot by plot and having different practices between the plots. But if you look inside the plot, it's just the same, row by row. And of course, the long term is that we will work vine by vine, because the machines will be able to assess the level of dynamism, of vitality of every single vine. We already have created a tool, electronic tool with a camera sensor, which is able to tell you in your plot figures about the weight of wood produced by the vines. So it tells you which vine is very strong, which vine is not that strong. And you have a map of your plot and you know which vines are going to be replaced soon because they're going to die, for example. Or which ones will require treatment and which ones will not require treatment. And then you end up with a very precise machinery that requires big data and transmission of data between the robots that's in the vines, analyzing their vitality and their state of health. And you will have the server in the winery crushing those numbers to give you basically the list of the vines that will require this action and this action. So it's a lot of digitalized and virtualized growers' work. But on the one hand, it doesn't prevent the growers to check by himself, of course, and you will always end up with dirt on your feet. But on the other hand, it also means the growers are a bit less safe, because more and more work will be done by machines, and this basically avoids accidents. So we are doing a lot of partnerships. We have a partnership with a tractor builder, which ended up 2 years ago with the first electric Champagne vine tractor. We have partnerships with robot makers. So we have already some robots. One was developed on the basis of a robot that used to take care of strawberries. This micro robot developed originally by strawberries, it has now been transformed and it is plowing the soil of our vines. And you just have to push the button and use the remote control, and the robot will turn at the end of the vine and take the next line and so on safely, because the technician is outside of the vine during that time. So there's a lot of technical development like that, and we do believe that it will help reach a higher precision and will contribute to drop our use of pesticides and therefore the impact on the environment.